Volvo is well on its way to a full electric lineup by 2030, but in the interim, there still are some plug-in hybrids, and there are some that have just received some upgrades, such as what we see here. It is the V60 T8 with Polestar Engineering. It's received some upgrades and updates in power and EV-only range. So let's take a look at it now on the latest Novak report. With Polestar electric vehicles now on the market, it's a good idea to offer a refresher on what it means to have Polestar Engineering on this V60 PHEV. Polestar was for years the performance-oriented designation for Volvo vehicles before the decision was made to spin off the brand as a fully electric performance-oriented nameplate. Any vehicle that includes Polestar Engineering means it includes a performance package due to included optimization software that combines more engine power and torque with enhanced powertrain adjustments. It is designed to optimize the entire drive unit and will also deliver more agility and sharper responsiveness to your daily driving. As noted off the top, 2023 models have received an improved version of the Polestar Engineering package. A larger 14.9 kilowatt battery offers a 60% more capacity than previously and increases the EV-only range to a posted 66 kilometers or 41 miles. But this is a figure that I routinely better during my week of driving, as you can see here. And it's not just the battery and EV that's been increased, as the upgraded V60 with Polestar Engineering is more powerful as well. The electric motor powering the rear has upped its output from 87 to 143 horsepower, along with 228 pound-feet of torque. Under the hood, the former turbo and supercharged 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine has been reduced to a turbocharged unit only. But despite this, the combined output from both sources is now 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque, which is an increase from the 415 horsepower and 494 pound-feet of torque that was offered in the previous version. The full performance-oriented drive experience only comes when the vehicle is engaged in Polestar Drive mode, which sadly can only be accessed through a sub-menu on the center touchscreen. It would be better if drive selection were done through physical controls near the gear selector, and that's something I'd love to see Volvo move towards. The vehicle does default to hybrid mode, which optimizes power and EV efficiency, while there is also pure mode, which prioritizes EV-only driving until there isn't enough charge left to continue, resulting in an automatic switch to hybrid mode. Getting behind the wheel of a performance-oriented wagon that is designed for family use is the type of experience that mid-lifers such as myself could admittedly really enjoy. The Polestar Engineered V60 PHEV can be both a responsible family hauler and a spunky adrenaline enhancer simply through a few adjustments. Polestar Engineered variants have adjustable suspensions, but they aren't controlled from inside the cabin. Instead, one needs to manually adjust the knobs, which sit above each strut. Now, I was the first journalist to drive this particular V60 unit, and it arrived with the vehicle riding lower than what one would normally expect. But I kind of liked the look of it and decided to keep the low riding throughout the entire week. Exterior design cues include the distinctive Polestar gold brake calipers and Polestar engineered badging on the front grille and rear liftgate. On the inside, the main visible cue that this is a beefed-up variant are the gold-colored seatbelts, which really offer a sharp contrast to the black interior, and I've always liked them. The other change from the last time that I drove a Polestar Engineered V60 was the upgraded Infotainment system, which now operates on a Google platform that has found its way into all new Volvo vehicles. Charging up the battery using a level 2 charger will take about 5 hours. This is slow compared to other comparable PHEVs, and it's attributable to the fact that in the upgrades, Volvo opted not to improve on the 3.7 kilowatt onboard charger. This is something I think they should have considered doing, but if you are charging up overnight, which is the typical way to do it with a PHEV, this shouldn't pose too much of a problem overall. There aren't many competitors for the V60 T8 Polestar Engineered to stack up against, but with a starting price of $77,500 in Canada and $72,345 in the US, it is a far more affordable option when measured up against other performance sports wagons from the likes of Audi and Porsche. The Volvo may not be as flashy, but it's a lot of fun to drive and tens of thousands of dollars cheaper. Now, given that Volvo has committed to an all-EV lineup by 2030, we don't need to talk about the viability or necessity of PHEVs ongoing. But what I will say is I do hope that Volvo continues to commit to this estate class, the wagons, because there aren't enough of them. I think there still is a good place for them, even in North America. And think about it, an all-electric wagon would be pretty cool, especially if it had performance-oriented capacities, just like this Polestar T8 version does as well. So I like it. Let's keep it going. And these improvements really do make this a fun ride that we have to have this week. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're ringing the bell so that you get notified every time I upload something new. And why not hit that like button? Why not share? Put some comments out there. I'd love them all. Let's grow this channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Eric Novak. I'll see you next time.